Please join me in welcoming our 2021 champion, Jon Rahm. Jon, I know you just got here, but you played the course about a week ago. What were your first impressions?
It's, man, this is, as a golfer, definitely a bucket list golf course to come and play, whether it's a major championship or not, right? And to see images from what it looked like in 2005 and then what Crenshaw and his partners did and on the redo in 2014 is quite incredible to change it that much and still keep it historically, I don't know if relevant is the word, but still historically competitive and still play like a U.S. Open is quite incredible. And it was a lot of fun to be a part of it, right? You hear about the greens, you hear all the stories, and you see it on TV, but you can't quite understand what it's like until you see them in person. And it was definitely fun to play a few rounds here a couple weeks ago and get to enjoy it and experience it. You know, it's a definitely unique track, but it's a very enjoyable walk. It's a lot of fun to play out here.
We're gonna go back right to Mark.
Jon, how's the foot, and how much of a concern is it this week, and what are you doing to get ready?
Well, it's a concern. It's doing better. But definitely still in pain.
We're gonna go front left, Mark.
Hey, Jon, I had a question about Scotty. When you joined LIV, you and he were fairly neck and neck at the top of the rankings. What's your impression about what he has done in the last year and a half or so, where he's taken this and separated himself?
It's quite incredible to see what he's been able to accomplish. You know, we've had every year, every so years, there's been great ball strikers that come up, but when you start getting compared to Tiger and things that Tiger has done, that's when you know you are in a level that is quite special, right? To win 5 times in a season, you get in. That was his fifth one, yeah. And winning the tournaments is winning. I mean, to win Bay Hill Players, Masters, RBC, and then Memorial. I mean, you're basically replicating a Tiger Woods season, right? So it's very, very impressive to see. He's been playing fantastic golf and doing what he needs to do. So as a competitor, obviously, it's an added motivation to see somebody do so well, because that's what we all strive for. And as a golf fan, it's just absolutely incredible to watch.
On the right, James, and then Dan.
Just to follow up on that, does it raise the pressure on you at all to feel like you have to maybe shoot a slightly lower score or something, just knowing that Scotty is playing at the level he's playing at right now?
No.
Dan.
I know it hasn't been the summer that you'd like golf-wise up to this point, but with the foot and with the form the way it is, do you feel like you have a good chance this week?
Anytime I tee it up, I feel like I have a good chance.
Here on the left aisle.
Jon, another Scotty question. What's the biggest part of his game that's making him so good right now?
Oh, I haven't watched every round he's played. Obviously, it's hard to do that. And I haven't been following the stats, but it just doesn't seem like anything is wrong, right? Let's just say it that way. If, based on what he's been doing the last few years, if he could just stay around even on strokes gained putting, he could have a season like this, right? I mean, when you're top 5 in pretty much every category, tee to green, if you just putt average, you can beat everybody, right? So he's doing everything well. I mean, but I think when somebody's that good, it gets to a point where what's in between the ears is the biggest asset.
On the right aisle, Jeff.
Jon, when you were here a few weeks ago, did you sort out what you're going to use around the greens if you miss a green? And have the greens changed a lot since you were here and now in tournament preparation conditions?
Well, I haven't set foot on the golf course yet, so I don't know. When I played a few weeks ago, it's still, I think they're still letting the fairway around the greens stay a little bit longer, right? So it's healthy. So there's some spots where the lob wedge seemed like a good option that most likely won't be come tournament time. So it's hard to say. it's definitely a golf course where you need to know where to miss more than most, right? There's spots to every pin location that are easier than others. I don't think any up and down is easy around this golf course, but there's spots where you have a better chance, right? For the most part, if you shoulder the green, somehow you're going to have at least an uphill shot, right? Once you get past the pin high or past the pin in a lot of the holes is when it gets tricky. So I think it's up to whatever the player's comfortable, right? We saw Martin Keimer use the putter and do really well with the firmness. I think it was on 99 where Tiger was using 3 woods or 5 woods around the greens, right? People like Phil stay using wedges, but whatever you're comfortable with to try to make those up and downs.
Back left.
It's about the course setup. Do you feel like you have to be less aggressive on this course with the inverted plates as greens?
I think you need to really pick a target to where you want that ball to end up and be committed and aggressive to that spot. And a lot of times that's going to mean playing away from the pin and playing to the center of the green, yeah. So it all depends on what you look at as aggressive, yeah.
We're going to go back right, Adam.
Jon, what exactly happened to your foot or toe, and what is the pain you're experiencing?
So we've been trying to figure out, because I think that the closest term would be a lesion on the skin. I mean, if I were to show you, it's a little hole in between my pinky toe and the next toe. I don't know how or what happened, but it got infected. And the pain was high. Because on the Saturday morning, I did get a shot to numb the area, and it was supposed to last the whole round, and by my second hole was already in pain already. So the infection was the worrisome part, and the infection hasn't under control now, but there's still swelling and there's still pain. And that's the reason why I walked out here in a shoe and a flip-flop, trying to keep the area dry and trying to get that to heal as quickly as possible. But you can only do what I can do, right? Human body can only work so fast.
Was withdrawing last week precautionary, or is there a chance that you might not be able to play this week?
No, I mean, could I have dragged myself out there and post some kind of a score? Yeah, but it was getting to a point where I wasn't making the swings I wanted to make, and I could have hurt other parts of my swing just because of the pain. And as in this right now this week, I don't know.
Front right, Gary.
Jon, in your walks around here a couple of weeks ago, the native areas, do you think balls in there, are they a coin flip? Is it 40-60? Getting a decent line? Do you have any idea what you think it's going to be like?
So I encourage you guys to go out there, because there's some holes in which certain sides of the fairway are more, let's say, flexible than others, and some fairways that missing are less pinhole than others, right? So there's some areas of the rough where your odds are quite a bit higher to maybe have a chance to move forward towards the green, and there's certainly some that very low where you're gonna move it forward is gonna be a pitch out, right? So it all depends on what side of the golf course you're on. But luckily, this is a type of golf course in which you might have a chance to go towards the green, but that doesn't mean much, right? So it's certainly circumstantial on the whole.